lovelies, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Nat, and we're doing our cash stuffing for week 1 of February. So you might look a little bit different today, where the computers are kind of all set up now, as you can kind of see. So I've got a bigger desk space, which is really nice, so I can actually film from my desk. So what we're going to do is we're starting in our budgeting planner, and I think, yeah, I wrote down here for January where we kind of got to. So as we go through and empty things out and check things, we're going to make sure that like we can see what change we've got. We have got a bit of change already, some change from Scott, just whatever was left in his wallet that I may have claimed. So in my purse I've got 5 and a bit of change because I went to Costa the other day, so I did spend a bit of money. So I have got £6.20. So what did I had 15. So 15 take away £6.20. So I spent £8.80, and I'm gonna roll over nothing because that will all go into challenges and stuff. But yeah, let's go on to the next bit. So the next one we're going to is food shop. So food shop really doesn't have a lot because we had to buy tea bags this week. I can't remember what else we bought, but we definitely bought tea bags, I know that. So we have got, let's have a look, £3 and 4 pence left out of our 60. So we'll just do 60, take away £3 and 4 pence. We spent 56.96 this week, which is quite a lot actually compared to what we have been doing recently. And none of that is going to get rolled over. We're going to start clean with that one. Fuel, I did spend, I'm going to move the calculator that side actually. Fuel, I did spend, I think it was like £54.50. Yeah, £54.50. So we've got, let's just write that. So I spent, yeah, £54.50. And we're rolling over £25.50. Let's do that one up before I forget. Bulk shop I haven't touched, that's still got its usual 60 in. So I am going to be going to going to get some more coffee beans and stuff this week, but I haven't got there yet. Not this week. What am I on about? Next week, sorry. So let's just see how much we spent this week. So we spent £8.80 plus 56.96. No, hang on, £8.80 plus £56.96 plus £54.50. So we spent £120 and 26 pence this week. And we're rolling over £85.50 from our budget, which is cool. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, we've kind of done that. We'll come back. Will we come back to this? We might come back to this if I remember. If I don't remember, I'll do this off camera. So I'm gonna just pop that in there for now and pop it out the way somewhere. I've just put it on the chair next to me because the desk is a mess. Like, it looks pretty here, it looks nice and tidy here. Other side of the desk, horrendous. It's a mess. So we're gonna start with our Bag It and Bank It babies. I did clear off the 20p one, so we can start by filling that back up. So let's organise all our coins. Okay, so let's start with the 1p's. Just find myself a yellow. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little pennies to go into our 1p tracker. 2, 3, 4, 5. How's everyone's week been as well? What have we been up to? Have we been doing much this week? I've spent, I think, most of my week either reading or watching K-dramas. Because, well, we did so much painting last week, I'm kind of like, this week's kind of like my wind down week, if that makes sense. So we've got 15p. Yeah, this week's kind of in my wind down week. I haven't had a flare up, which is really nice. Because I was kind of expecting that to happen after like painting so much and doing furniture and everything last week. So it was a nice surprise that that didn't happen, thank goodness. But oh. Yeah, it was just a really nice surprise because I kind of preempted it happening and it didn't. So I'm like, perfect. I will take that. So our 20p one for Bag It and Blanket Baby, I have put a little tally chart on the back. I've got my nails gone black, but that's because I've just rubbed all this off downstairs. Yes, we've got a tally on there because we've completed it once. So I'm just going to leave it in there for now and then we'll just keep going. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little 20p's to go in. Cool. 8 little 20p's. I can put them in. One little runaway there. Actually, put them back alleyway because they need to go back up on the shelf out the way. So that is most of our change dealt with. So the next thing we're going to deal with is our pound coins, and I need to grab Higley. I didn't get Higley. Oh my gosh, he was sat up on the shelf out the way. I forgot he was up there. He looks so pretty up on the shelf, so I just completely forgot he existed for a bit. Okay, so we have £4 to do in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So it's another £4 added to our Taylor's budgeting tracker. We've only got, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more to go, and then that'll be that era completed. I'll just put Higley out the way again. Oh my god. Oh, this feels really weird. It feels really weird because, like, usually I have all my binders in front of me, but I don't this week. They're like, woo. Yeah, they're just not here. So our last £5 that we've got left is going into my binder because I have got a tattoo next Friday, so I need to make up the money for that. So it's only £30 luckily, so it's not too bad. So I'm going to pop 5 in there, so that takes up to 20, and then we'll probably, out of my spending money, just put another 10 in a little bit. Okay, so that is our cash unstuffing done, not stuffing, our unstuffing's done. And we can move on to our stuffing next. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 35, 40. We've got 140 today to put into our little categories. I'm gonna just pop that out of the way. Well, I've got a nice big desk, it's quite nice. I can like move stuff around. And it's really nice because I can put my keyboard out the way now and I can do work from my desk, whereas before I was doing it from the middle of the desk because there just wasn't enough room. So it's, yeah, it's really nice having like a full, like, wider desk. I think it's an extra, it's got to be at least an extra 10 or 20 centimeters like deeper than my old desk was. So it's like, it's amazing. I'm happy with it. So we're going to put 60 into food shopping, so 20, 40, 60. That can go in there for the week. Hopefully we won't spend as much because we don't need to get anything big. It'll just be like coffee beans at some point. Okay, and then where are we going next? I think we're going to Scott's Binder next. Just getting them all down. They're on the shelf out the way now. They have a home. It's really nice. I'm pretty happy with that. So Scott's got a tattoo in a couple of weeks' time. So how much has he got? He's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh. Okay, so what I might do is put $40. How much does that leave us? Yeah, if I put 40 in there, so then that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Cool, so that gives him 190. And then I might put, should we do it? I think we should do it. Let's put 20 into Lego Fund for him. At least he can treat himself at some point then. Okay. I should also say I'm filming this at night, so it feels really weird because I'm not filming when I normally film, because I normally do it during the day, so I've got time to edit it before like I go and get Scott from work. So it's like, it feels really weird. I think we've got 80 here then, so 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Cool. Yes, it feels really weird, and Scott's home, so I feel like I'm not trying today. I don't like filming when people are home. It feels really weird. It's like, it's too weird. Too weird for me. I don't like it. Next we're going to wedding. And we're going to pop some money into wedding. So I need to tell you guys a really big thing. So we found a ring for Scott. We've been looking for ages. And we ordered it this week. So £300 has actually been used out of the wedding ring fund. So it's really exciting. They said it takes about 6 weeks to make, so we need to make this money up. It's like, I think we need to make about £1,000 up, so yikes. We're gonna have to make that up, but we have paid 300 towards it, so I am gonna take those placeholders out and we're gonna add another 20 into here. I probably will clean this off again after. Sorry, I'm trying to reach the gold pen. The gold pen's like really far away. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna mark this off, and what I will probably do is, oh my god, that looks horrendous. I probably will just clean this off and we'll redo it at some point. So we should have 300 still, am I right? 110, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 300 left in here. So that's perfect. So what I probably will do is I probably will condense this and put it into a savings account for now at some point. But yeah, be fine. And then we're going to move to wedding. So at the actual wedding day stuff, we're going to pop 10 into there. Are we going to put 10 into there? Yeah. Pop 10 into there. I need a little, where's that orange pen? Yeah, okay, we'll go with this one. So we'll colour in one hand, so we should then have think 210 saved for wedding. I think it's 210 then. Just double check. So we got 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90, 2, 10. Cool. And this is kind of, I think, just to pay for like the wedding day and anything else we've forgotten. Because we are literally doing this on a budget, so it's just a bit of everything going on. And then next we're gonna pop 5 into wedding dress. So I'll pop another 5 into there. And okay, I was trying to unbury the blue pen, but we'll go and colour these in now. Okay, so that's £10 towards wedding dress. I probably will need to order it at some point because it keeps looking like it's going out of stock. So I do keep trying to keep an eye on it. It is literally only on Shein. It's nothing like mega because I don't want to spend a lot of money on one dress that I probably will only wear once, because that just feels really like counterintuitive. Is that the right word? It doesn't feel very eco-friendly. If I'm going to wear it once, what's the point in spending a lot of money on one thing that's going to last, like going to be used once? It didn't feel very, yeah, it didn't make much sense to me. So yeah, and then our last little lonely five we're going to put into our fiver Friday. So it is the 6th of Feb today, so we can colour that one in. And then we can put that little £5 in there. Oh my god, sorry, that was really loud. Okay, and then we can go, the last place is back to my binder. So we're going to take out our personal spends money. So we're going to take out 2 5s and 2 10s like we normally do. But like usual, before it goes into my purse, we're gonna pop some money into my binder. So we're gonna start with putting 10 into tattoo, because then that's my tattoo fully funded for next Friday, so I don't have to worry about that, because my tattoo appointment is at 10 AM, so I probably won't cash stuff before I go for my tattoo. So it'd be nice if we've got it ready to go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 dice roll, see where we land, what money we're going to save for this week. I'm going to do that again. Okay, 6. So the £5 note challenge. Where are you? Where are you two? You're here. Cool. So this is to go towards debt. So that feels quite good. We've done one treat, and then the next one we're gonna do is like a responsible adult one. So we've got, I think, £45 in here so far. 20, 30, 45. That's cool. And then this one saves 200, so that'll be a nice chunk when we fill it up. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I feel like I've been really speedy today. Have I been speedy? Oh, we're still in 20 minutes, but it feels like it's been a bit speedier. So I'm gonna put the last 15 into my purse, because we're not planning on doing anything, but you never know, we may end up doing something at some point. But thank you if you have watched all the way to the end, and if you have watched all the way to the end, please use this emoji. And if you have enjoyed it, please give it a like and a follow or subscribe depending on what platform you're on. And I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you later. Bye.